said, boom. I'm up in this bitch, right? And I've been watching this title. Boom, first of all, I'm up in this bitch. Truth don't need no help. And get what? We know the truth now. I got a little thrown out with my old nigga, you know, real shit. I put real shit down. It's been smothered, buried, but look. I've been watching it. It's another title I've been watching that I want to watch. I want to see. But I've been watching this and I looked just at a little bit of it and I said, nah, I'm too sleepy. I'm too sleepy. But I want to watch it. The title of this is, they tried to separate Egypt hieroglyphs from the Wop. Yeah, from the Western world, from the Western plateau, on the earth. Love to hear what my niggas say, on the earth. Because we own the earth. We ain't sitting around the side of no earth. None of that. Ain't no planet. Right? I used to take y'all to that cemetery all the time. I told them my last time going out there that day, I went to see the largest mound in my region. They built that water park on, Adventure Water Park, built on that mound. But you know, I don't know if few people pay attention. And I love dropping the truth, because that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. But I wanna watch this video while I eat my motherfucking dinner. Cause I gotta go hit that plantation in the morning. AKA our old farms. We was already farming. That's why they raised war on farms. See, it all it came together now. Now we're sparking this right here. 2-3 days ago, I walk in on some co-workers. I ain't coach shit with these niggas anyway. And they talking about hunting. They talking about hunting deer. And one was telling his story. Yeah, I was such out back behind this tree. And I bucked one to my eye, he bucked the deer. And then my plant manager, he got to talking about how long he laid on one until he got him. Long story short, he said, and I was laying there and I was stalking him, praying him out. And I was laying on a burial mound. And I damn near choked up off nothing, off air. I said, a burial mound. And when I said burial mound, their whole conversation changed. They just, you know what I'm saying? I had walked in on a little conversation. But this joker said he was hunting deer on a burial mound, laying down on a burial mound. So they know these mounds here, but we don't. That's why I shout this man out every chance I get. Shout out the truth now. Because we know the truth now. And guess what? It don't need no help. But he gonna stand up on his own. But it need to be presented. Yeah, that way. So I'm finna run this shit right here. We're gonna check out the whole, about an hour and a half. I probably fall asleep, but I'm gonna be eating during the first half of this motherfucker. Cause I've been watching this title and I know it got some good shit in it. Nigga had been building mounds, making mounds before it gotta be the beginning of the technology. But it speaks for itself. So with that being said, I'm finna goddamn, why they gonna make me how to go back to it and all that old shit every time. But bitch, it's all good. That my nigga right there. And you got that apparel right there, it is right there. That's the one I'm gonna get right there. The true fella. He got the apparel out. And I gotta get up in there and get me one of those sweatshirts with the hat that match. I need a big nigga size, big dog. Yeah, I need a big nigga size, big dog. Yeah. Not that one. It was another one. That one right there. Old newspaper clipping. Well, I want to see what that's about. But this one right here, it was another one. About segment. I'm going to find it. Yeah, I'll be on that for now. I just did 5 standing on my head and nigga. It was one by, right there. No. It was one by segment. But anyway, I'm going to find it. But right now, I'm finna run this. I've been looking at this title and I ain't had a chance to listen to this video yet. I'm finna listen to this damn video. You did? Yeah, though we finna get off and see right now. Fuck you,
Dora Plantation, Baloo.
Let's go. I'm gonna come to all the introductions. You be shouting people out.
Different, I study stuff. Indianapolis.
Yeah,
roll the corn. Bow my head.
And before we get out into this, before he tell you how much he in love with you, I love you, and I'm in love with you too, bro. Yeah, that way. I don't need gay shit, man. Fuck all that. Yeah, find a piece of my puzzle, bro. Motherfucking Royal rolled the corn, and she cut the coke. I stood on that cocaine because it come from one area. One side of the earth, one corner of the earth, the western corner. Yeah. And that corn, same thing. So we rolling the corn and cutting that coke over that bitch. Cause it went all over the world. And the world's still crazy about both. Ain't that right? I said, both.
Head to my people. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Who are you from in the chat? Now, I want to show y'all some stuff today that's very interesting that don't nobody study, but I'm a little different, right? I'm a little different. I study stuff that go along with the culture, right? Because without studying the culture, you really just freestyling, right? Without studying the culture, you really freestyling. Like you're not really giving nobody no information that go along with the truth, right? You just freestyling and we don't do that over here. So you got to stick to what the ancestors did to learn the truth, right? So let's go here. Right? So now we got shoe or hoe, a lift, right? Shoe, hoe, a lift. The first letter of the ancient languages, right? Then you got nut coming in. Then you got Geb with the duck.
We know nut, nuke. It's the heavens, the stars. Learned that. The black power shit. Geb, earth. That's how I know it ain't no globe. And our people ain't never said nothing about no motherfucking globe. Our people ain't never said shit about no motherfucking globe. We planted that seed of this earth. Yeah, that's the planet. Planting on this earth. Seeding the earth. The beginning of agriculture. Yeah, the true raw beings on this earth. On this earth. Not on the side of it. On this earth.
Earth. It's hieroglyphics in Hebrew all together. But we're going to start right here. Nile Delta. Nile Delta. Nile Dabat, right? Nile Dabat. See, this is our ancestors' history. This is why they call these areas what they call them, right? I'm going to show y'all. This is why they do that. Now, this is the Nile Delta. This is the Nile Delta right here in Egypt. You see this right here? This area right here. This is why it's called the Delta, people. Right here. Coming off the river, going into a triangle. Nile Delta. Now.
You don't travel up no road or down no road. You sail across water. You sail across water. It don't work like no roller coaster, no mountains. They ain't how water work. Flat Earth.
This is what I've been studying. I'm the first person to talk about these ever, and I'm gonna show y'all something. Right? So let's go look at a map of Giza pyramids.
Do you want free internet? Forever? You got it. We're offering free fiber-powered internet when you switch.
This everything
in the Nile Delta. If I can find a good one. Let's go look at a map. Let's go see what I can find right quick. Now, let's see what this one looking like. Now, roll the coin. Let me show y'all something. Nile Delta. Keep that in your mind now. Nile Delta. You see the triangle? Pyramid goes right there. Right? Pyramid go right, there go Giza right there. Memphis and Cairo in the Nile Delta. So the pyramid shape goes in the Nile, at the top of the Nile Delta when they start the building of these ancient sites. So what you got to do is you got to go look at the Mississippi River the same way, people. You got to look at the Mississippi River the same way. There should be a mound complex somewhere in the Nile Delta. Right? Now, let's go back. Roll the coin. Y'all stick with me. This shit deep now. Y'all stick with me. What is going on with my... Hold on. What the hell is... Hold on. Y'all go with the bullshit. Messing up the... All right. Let's go back here. Okay, Nile Delta. Now, Delta has another meaning in Paleo Hebrew, and I'm going to show y'all, right, before I go on and show y'all what I'm going to show you. But Nile Delta. So now, we're looking at Egypt Delta. You see that? Now, this is the Mississippi River Delta. Same way. Right here. Now, let's do a little background history on the Delta, right? Because we got to understand what the Delta is to understand what's going on with that, right? Now, the River Delta is often called the pyramid of the river because its triangular landform, right? And the sand, silt, and clay is in the Mississippi Delta and the Nile Delta. It's in both of them now. They're going to tell you now, famous examples are the Nile and the Mississippi. The only two in place on the earth with the Delta. The Nile and the Mississippi. Now, pyramid on the river, triangle, Delta. Only two places. Mississippi, Nile. Let's keep going. Now, why is this important? The Nile deposits silk and clay, very rich soil, making Delta prime area for agriculture. This is why this area is so important. Silk clay creates very rich soil, making Delta's prime areas for agriculture. That's why our people there. This is a teaching. Now, if it's only two cultures with this in the world, it got to be a connection, because this is supreme knowledge of agriculture. This ain't no goddamn, we just happen to fumble up on the Nile and just put a pyramid right there. No. Hell no. Somebody had to do it first. One of them older than the other one, people. One of them, we just got to go back to common sense. This the same two style builds, right? We all know Egypt is a newer building than mounds. We know that, right? Let's keep going. Now, the Nile Delta, Egypt, and the Mississippi River Delta are classic examples built from river deposit sediment. Deltas support unique ecosystems like the Sundarbans, mangrove forests, Ganges Delta, and the active natural buffers against floods. Now, so the phrase Delta is a pyramid on the river perfectly describes its shape and origin as new land built by river deposits. Let's keep going. Now, yes, the Mississippi River Delta is exceptionally rich in ancient archaeological sites, right? Boasting one of the highest concentrations in North America, with evidence of native ancient American Indian cultures from Paleo-Indian times through the Mississippian period, including massive earthen mounds like those at Poverty Point. Let's keep going. The Yazoo Basin, one of the densest collections of prehistoric sites globally. In the world, there's so many prehistoric sites in the Mississippi Delta that they don't tell you about. They want to hide and act like Egypt, the only place. But who is the original? Let's keep going. The area's cultures, earliest inhabitants, Paleo-Indians. Complex societies like Poverty Point, known for its monumental earthworks. Let's keep going. Now, we got Poverty Point in the Mississippi Delta. We got Watson Break in the Mississippi Delta. Far mounds, Doro Plantation. Mounds on a plantation right in the Mississippi Delta that our people, the same people who built them mounds on the Doro Plantation, were enslaved on their own land. POWs. Let me give you a picture of Doro, because a lot of people don't talk about Doro. Let me show y'all a little piece of that. Here go Doro Plantation Mounds right here. Ballou, Mississippi. Right here. General Clark, buried with his family, is on top of the mound. Watch this shit. Watch this shit now. The cemetery where General Clark is buried with his family is on top of an Indian mound. See, I taught people this shit. Did nobody realize what was going on until I showed people that these hunter-gatherers are burying themselves. It's on their fucking websites. See, when you get to seeing all this, look at the Mississippi Delta back in the background. They sitting there telling you General Clark whole family on top of melanated Indians on top in a mound. Roll the corn. Look at the Delta. This is ancient melanated people's cotton fields, turned into plantations when the colonizer comes, right? Dora Plantation, Ballou, Mississippi. The damn Confederate general buried on top of melanated Indians. Simple. I want to show y'all that before I keep going. Just because I like to show you the real spots. We ain't just talking about no fantasy shit. We talking about real flesh and bones in the ground of our ancestors with hunter-gatherers on top. And I don't like the shit, right? Now, Ballou, Farmound, Watson Break. Now, if Mississippi Delta and the Nile Delta, the only two deltas with great civilizations, just alike, which one is older? Which one is older, Truth? Now we got LiDAR technology showing mapping of hidden features all over the Mississippi Delta. Sites that weren't visible from the ground. Ongoing research in this area. Mississippi Delta is a treasure trove of ancient history, which is rich soils. See that? It's shit out there that I don't even talk about. We ain't even discovered it yet, right? But what we have discovered is this. Watson Break mounds are significantly older than Egyptian pyramids. These are the ancestors of the Egyptian, still on the land. This bloodline left and stayed. So these are our people from here building Egypt thousands of years later than the mounds on the Mississippi Delta. Roll the corn. It's built the same way. He said false information. This block ain't false. Get your ass out of here. Roll the corn. Now, this is when I get deep. We got the Nile Delta, right? Right here. Mississippi Delta right here. Them mounds right there, just like them pyramids right there, in this area right here where the river split, mounds right there. LSU right there. Oldest mounds, way older than Egypt. It's built the same way. Roll the corn. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a map. Let me show y'all something. It's built exactly the same way. And they've been out, hold on.
Pay rent with Bilt. You're invaluable points every month to redeem toward flights with world-class airlines.
Roll the corn. Where is the receipt? It's built exactly the same way. Let me see. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me see, can I find the build of it? Roll the corn. They won't give you no good maps of America's. They won't give you a good map of the Delta. Ever.
They burnt all the ancient American maps until Christopher Columbus discovered it. You can find ancient maps of everywhere else, but you can't find an ancient map that a nigga had. But we had the most accurate solar calendar there is. the so-called Mayan counter, the Olmec counter, was best with his tongue out, wind up in Egypt.
You might see something you might not need to see. But I got to go back and find them receipts. But anyway, the Mississippi Delta is built just like the Nile Delta. Mounds, LSU is right here, right? Poverty Point right here. And you got the Far Mounds right up in here. Same area where the river split, just like the Nile. Pyramids of Giza right there. Memphis and Cairo right there. Now, let's go look at the symbolism. Because this is what people don't understand. Why is that called the Delta? Right? Why is it called the Delta? Dalet. Paleo-Hebrew. See that triangle? You see it, right? Dalet. See that triangle? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let me show y'all something. Now, we're going to look at that. Let's keep going. Nile Delta. Isis. Gold is the sun. Bronze, wood. 3 stripes. Right? The elf. We got Set with the snake. Right? Let's keep going. Now these symbols in Egypt looking just like Hebrew symbols. The same shit. It's the same thing. It's just a little more, it's a little twist to it. It's changed just a little bit. But it has the same meanings. Let's keep going. Now in Egypt, they got the whole, right? Same thing as the A of the Hebrew. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. You got gold, bronze, and wood. Seed. Sirius. Rising. The sun is gold, represented by gold. I'm going to put all this together in a minute now. Just stick with me.
How to check if someone's spying on you? Actually, it's pretty simple. If you notice any of these signs, it's time to check your phone. Here's what to look for. Your phone overheats or the battery drains quicker than usual. Your phone is slower than usual. You notice suspicious apps or pop-ups. If you've noticed any of these, here's what you need to do. Step 1, install the Malwarebytes app from the App Store. Step 2, run a free security scan that finds and removes any spyware, malware, or hidden viruses. Malwarebytes is award-winning and trusted by millions. It's also incredibly easy to use and one of the most effective security apps out there. Install Malwarebytes today and keep your phone safe from hackers.
I'm going to put all this together in a minute now. Just stick with me. Now, Phoenician. Then you get Latin. Right? This is where the languages come from. Let's keep going. Let's look at the whole thing, right? Now, you see that Y. And I'm going to show you these Y in glyphs. That's Hebrew. I'm going to show you these Y in Egyptian glyphs. Same meanings. Watch this. Now let's go to the real meaning of this stuff, right? We got Paret, ho and so. See that? spring. Let's break that down. Let's break that down. Let's break that down. Let me show y'all something. The Coptic Orthodox Christians celebrate Christmas on the 29th, the kiosk, which falls on January 7th in the Gregorian calendar, making it the heart of the festive season. Now, these people are using our ancient teaching. You see how I got the C? Right? They got the K. It's K and C. I told you it's K and C. They switched the name. This is ancient culture.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
Now, Jewish people are using Coptic Orthodox calendars doing the kayak. Same thing ancient culture was doing around December the 25th, right? Then you come into January and February and March. Spring is coming. You hold the field. Then when spring hits, you sow the field. This is the teaching, right? See the pyramid? The delta? All this stuff go together. Now let me show you. Let's keep going. You hold and sow. Then Sirius rises. Shemet. Right? The Ennead is the 9 gods of Egypt. The Ennead is the 9 gods of Egypt on the boat. Let me show you. This all star work. Let me show you. 9 gods of Egypt on the boat. Let me show them to you. Roll the coin. This is coming through the sky. This is why they do this. I want y'all to start getting an understanding of what this stuff is in Egypt, right? Roll the coin. The Ennead. Let's stay right there because I want y'all to understand this stuff. Ennead, right? Roll the coin. You got the Ennead. Here's the Ennead right here. Let me show it to you. Here we go. Atum. Shu, Tef Nut, Gab Nut. Then you get Osiris, Isis, Set, and Nephthys. 6, 8, 9. 9 Ennead. This it. Look at the top. The Ennead. Let's go back. Let's go back right here. Look at the top. The 9 Ennead. Now, I don't know if this stand, I don't know exactly, do this go for days? I don't know if this stand for days or this the hard part up here. But I know it's a star alignment coming from January to March to April with the Ennead involved. I don't know the exact days they come in the sky, but there's more research I got to do, right? Let's keep going. Then you get Shamu or Shemet. All this stuff the same, right? Sirius rises June the 24th. This is the helixual rising, right? Let's keep going. Then the Nile floods after the intellectual rising, the Nile floods. And this is the rising of the Nile. They talk about all the time, right? 150 days of water coming into the delta of this area after Sirius rises on June the 24th. Let's keep going. Now,
have you heard of the auction app? I got all of the.
Now, roll the coin. I want y'all to look at this right here. Sanai 377, Sanai 92, Sanai 112, Sanai 378. See, this is the stuff I be studying. See, people don't even know nothing about this. All these people be trying to teach, they don't even know what this is, right? This is how you learn what your ancestors be talking about. We got artifacts with names, people, that you can go look at and put and compare American artifacts to Egyptian artifacts. Then you know what you're looking at. Now look at Dalet. Looking like a sideways pyramid. Then it comes into the triangle. You see it? Roll the coin. Dalet. Delta. Same shit. Let's keep going. Watch this. Now this is the Sinai 377. Sinai 377. You see it? Let's go here. Sinai 377. Significant proto-Sinaitic inscription found in Arabic El Qadim in Sinai Peninsula, dating back to the Bronze Age. Right? We got the Oxaliph, Canaanite name, God El, all on this artifact, Semitic languages. On these artifacts. Let's keep going. Sinai 377, the celestial version, ox, mem, in the sky. They get this from the sky, put symbolism on it. This is where your first languages come from. This is where your first languages come from. Out the sky, a line for what they wanted to go with. Then you start putting it on glyphs. Then it gets a meaning, right? Roll the coin. This is where all this stuff come from. Celestial. Then you write it down on the rocks. It's the first language. Simple. This is the truth. Let's keep going. In astrology and metaphysics, Sinai symbolizes a high point of divine revelation, a sacred mountain where consciousness connects with the divine, representing spiritual elevation. If you don't know them goddamn stars, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like, if you just out here talking about mythology all day with aliens, and you don't know what them stars mean, that go right along with the agriculture, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You can get on here and do all that talking and all that capping and all that, but you don't put them stars with the meaning down on the ground with the agriculture, you lost. You just freestyle. Because to be divine and spiritual elevation, you got to connect to astrology and metaphysics. Not just metaphysics. You got to get astrology first, then you get metaphysics. Right? Divine law in the Torah, it all come from the same stuff. Earthly to spiritual understanding. When they speak of earthly understanding, that's the agriculture. Spiritual understanding is between you and the stars and learning astrology to win for your people. Now, let's keep going. And that's why you call it Mount Sinai, right? In these biblical books. Sinai comes from this. This ain't biblical. But this is where they get Sinai in the Bible from. Right? This is where they get it from astrology. is an establishment of a covenant relationship with God, emphasizing obedience and holiness. Now, let me break that down. In Christianity, you have an obedience to God. But in Ma'at, you have an obedience in laws of nature. That's where they get this shit from. Right? It's just a switcheroo right in your face. It's just a switcheroo. Right? Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Covenant. Roll the coin.
Even good people can do bad things if they're pushed.
Roll the coin. Now, they turned it into a covenant with God. This is what it really come from. This is the truth. Watch this. The covenant with nature through the concept of Ma'at, truth, balance, and order. Ancient Egyptians referred to humanity's sacred duty to live in harmony with the universe's divine principles, reflected in ethical conduct, justice, right, and respect for the everything, right? One who declares adherence to Ma'at's laws promises not to pollute the water, harm the land, ensuring cosmic stability. You got to know cosmic stability. And passage into the afterlife. It's a spiritual pact to uphold divine order. This is the covenant of nature. This is where they get the covenant of God from. Not just a human agreement, right? Natural law. Spiritual accountability. Now, that is the covenant that made our people go around the world and teach everybody else. We believe in natural law. Now, when they get our teachings, they turn it into religious law. But it's the same thing, right? 42 negative confessions, which one declares adherence to Ma'at's laws. The 42 laws of Ma'at. They didn't come up with the 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments come out of the 42 laws of Ma'at. You got to know that now. Don't just think everything biblical and them people didn't create that. Now, cosmic order, right? Represents the fundamental structure, truth and balance of the universe. Establish a creation, regulating everything from stars to human actions, right? From stars to human actions. This is what I'll be trying to teach right here. Regulating everything from stars to human action. Them stars tell the humans what to do when you look up at them in the sky. That's why they became some type of belief system in our ancient culture, right? Ethical conduct. Ma'at means acting with honesty, justice, moderation in all aspects of life, including treatment of the environment. In the halls of the truth, the deceased heart is weighed against Ma'at's feather, the feather of truth. There you go. This is where the feather come from that our ancient ancestors were wearing on their headdress, the feather of Ma'at. Then the Native American sees it. He started wearing it, acting like he was the first person on this continent. No, get the fuck out of here. Them people in the Nile and in the Mississippi Delta are the ancestors of the Egyptians. They was wearing the feather for Ma'at, balance and harmony in nature. Way before Egypt was built. We got mound builders buried with falcon feathers all up the Mississippi River. You get it now? Let's keep going. That's what's going on with it. Now let's keep looking at this. Let's keep where I was at. Now, Hebrew word for Sinai is spelled Samek, people. The Hebrew word for Sinai is spelled Samek. Now let's go back. Samai. Let's go back to Samai. High point of divine revelation. A sacred mountain. Samek is the Hebrew word for that word, right? Let me show y'all something. Roll the corn. Mississippi. Samek. Mississippi. Samek. Hold on. I just showed you divine places, right? Huh? Roll the corn. Mississippi, Samek, Phoenician. Phoenician. Ancient Phoenician. Samek. Divine places. Ancient divine places. This in Mississippi. I just showed you there's Samek. Now, I couldn't figure out what these was, people. I couldn't figure out what these was until it hit me. I know exactly what these is. What y'all think these holes is right here? What y'all think our ancestors done in these holes right here with Samek right on it? What y'all think? Give me what y'all thinking idea. What y'all think the ancestors done in these holes? You close, Chris. It ain't cooked. It ain't sacrifice. Ain't no sacrifice. No. They grinded up the food, the corn, people. They grind the corn right in these holes. They got them in Egypt just like this. You grind the corn into making the bread and stuff in these holes. I couldn't find out what it was until I found Samek in another part over there with the same style holes in the ground and stone. Grain still in the hole. So you stand over the hole and you twist whatever apparatus you have and you grain it right in these holes. Now, Mississippi, Samek. 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 Same thing right here for the Phoenician Hebrew. Right? Now, truth now. What the fuck is, put it all together. Put it all together. Oh, let's go back. Samek symbolizes support, circle, inclusion. Let's keep going. Connection of heaven and earth. Value of 130 for Sinai is the same as the Hebrew word salam, meaning ladder. This connects Mount Sinai to Jacob's ladder dream. Right? Humility. Throne, bush, and flame and sword. All this stuff comes from Sinai. The thorn bush. The Torah. All this stuff connected. Let's keep going. The celestial Sinai inscriptions have been explored in modern scholarship, suggesting ancient cultures may have encoded celestial phenomena in early scripts, indicating an ancient link between early writing systems, celestial navigation, and cultural significance. So when you see this in Mississippi, and I guarantee you this is older. My bad, that's one of them melanated Mayan Indians. I think I showed y'all that yesterday. You see this in Mississippi? That's Semitic, people. Now let's go back and let me show y'all where I started it with that so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Right? Roll the corn. Right here. Sinai. See when they put Sinai on it? It's talking about places with this culture, people. Different artifacts coming from this culture of this language. All over the world. Let's keep going. Now let's go look at this. Let's link it all together, right? Let's link it together. Hebrew letters, old Egyptian hieroglyphics. Exactly the fucking same. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. The Nile River is a representation rebuilt like the river that was first built of the Mississippi. Now, it's the same languages. They act like it's not. They go Bet. We all know Bet. Bet in Egypt. Bet in Paleo. The ox, Aleph, right? Same thing. Let's go deeper though. Let's get a little deeper. You see Sinai? See it? Languages of Sinai, same shit. Roll the corn. I just showed y'all a Sinai language on the Mississippi River in stone. Let's keep going. Oh shit, we know the truth now. You finna get deep now. Y'all know who that is. Y'all know who that is, don't you? Yeah, that's Putah. Uh-huh. This is a stone from Egypt with Paleo Hebrew on the motherfucker. They try to act like these don't go together. They be trying to act like this language ain't got nothing to do with hieroglyphics. You a goddamn lie. Because I know the Sinai artifacts. See, that's why I study this shit. Roll the corn. See, this over their head. They go Mem. We all know. They go Semitic right there. The same one I showed you on Mississippi River. Semitic, Mem, right? They go to damn Earth Cross. Same thing. Roll the corn. With Putah on this side. With the laws of Ma'at. Because that's what that means. That's what that symbol mean right there. That's Ma'at. Yes, Lord. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Here go another Sinai. Found where? Truth. Where they got this one from? Where they get this one from? I forgot already. It don't matter. It's over there somewhere. Hebrew all over it. Same stuff that's on this. Right? But let's get a little deeper. Let's get a little deeper. All right? Watch this. Abraham's biblical journey from Mesopotamia to the land of Canaan. The first Israelites lived off of sheep herding. Countless generations later, following their return from bondage in Egypt in the 14th century, Jews learned to cultivate crops, orchards, and vineyards from the indigenous Canaanites. Them damn Jewish people, a bloodline of Ashkenazis, starting to come around, and they are learning from the Canaanite. This is not their culture. They are culturally assimilating a Canaanite.
By his wife Joseph's family for riding a bike. He showed up in a Lamborghini on their anniversary.
A Canaanite. Right? That's what they doing. It's not even their religion. They turn it into religion after they learn from the people that's in Canaan. Let's keep going. This is the fake ones, right? That's what I've been trying to teach y'all. These the fake ones. Let's keep going. The painting above in Egypt, covered all on one wall, is the tomb of Sennacherib and Amarna. It shows several phases of process of farming, including a prayer ritual offered to them stars I just showed y'all, the Ennead 9. The prophet Isaiah referred to this various process involving a growing grain, saying that it was an occasion for wonder and praise of God. You turn this praise or respect to praise of God when it comes to the Bible. Let's keep going. Why is this farming so important in Egypt? Let's keep going. Same way. Now, this is how I found what they use them hoes for, right? Look, the principal crops were grain, wine, and olive oil, ancient mortar, crushing grain. They crushing grain in these holes, people, right here. This is how I found out how the one from Mississippi, this ancient technology. I forgot I had loaded the receipt up. But this is how I found out they are using them holes on the Mississippi River, and they all over the Mississippi River. They was graining out whatever, right? Turning it into like a millet for bread and stuff like that. Let's keep going. The cycle of the seasons, right? They showing you that this is an agriculture society. In the beginning, this was everything we needed. Then it went bad somewhere. Messing with the hunter-gatherers. Now, I want y'all to understand, all of these zodiac signs and Roman gods ain't nothing but star alignments. Apollo is Gemini, Mercury is Cancer, Jupiter is Leo, right? Ceres, Virgo, watch this. The goddess of the harvest, agriculture, crops, cereal grains, fertility. Virgo is the virgin that they turned to Virgin Mary. Do you get it now? Roll the coin. Virgo is the virgin. This is a teaching. This is where you get Virgin Mary from. You go to the rest of them. Libra. Scorpio is Mars. Sagittarius, Diana, Capricorn, Vesta, Aquarius, Juno, Pisces, Neptune. All mythology of stars. Let's keep going. Here go the real one for people think I'm making this shit up. This is the real artifact I just showed y'all. With Paleo Hebrew all over it. They go bet right there. They go live right there. Why is it right here with Putah? And they try to separate this language from Egypt, saying hieroglyphics didn't come from this language. They a lie. They a lie. Let's keep going. Like I said, Egypt, Paleo. And he go to receive. They go to live right there. Now, they try to separate. They're trying to separate these cultures, people. They want everybody to think Egypt stood on their own with nobody teaching them nothing. nobody came there and put no information down on the Nile before, but that's a lie. Because this is the reason you call the Nile Delta the Nile Delta. This is the Mississippi Delta. This is older, because I'm showing you mound complexes older than Egypt sitting right here. Then you get, when the people move to this area, they build it just like the Mississippi. This is the Nile Delta. And you get pyramids right here. It's the same teaching, people. And you don't get Delta pyramid teachings from Egypt, because Delta is this right here. Dalet. Right? Then it becomes Delta. Now Delta. Now Dalet. Mississippi Dalet. Now Dalet. They switching the Greeks turned the name into Delta, right? What was it before Delta? That's what I'm trying to teach people. Right? Let me show you. Greeks created the name Delta from somewhere else. They the ones named it the Nile Delta. But we got to go back farther than that, because them ain't our teachers. Right? Fuck them people. Them people can't teach us shit, because we got to go back farther. Greeks created the name Delta. Fourth letter of the alphabet, right here, people. Where did this come from, though? See? Where did this come from? I'm going to show you. Now let's use my kitchen. Roll the corn. I'm cleaning up. Now, hold on. You see that, right? Now, let's go look at the lid. Hold on.
If you didn't know, Clio is a cash advance app where you can get up to $250. And I already know what you're thinking. What about my credit? Well, there's no credit checks with Clio. And even better, there's no interest. So if all you need is $75, you'll just have to pay $75 back. No minimum direct deposit needed, no pay stubs, no W-2 forms. And to top it all off, you get to choose the repayment date that works best for you. So if you're ready to stop ghosting those bills, do yourself a favor, download the Clio app, and immediately start sweating less.
Thank you to the beta thalassemia and sickle cell communities
for inspiring us, partnering with us,
and giving us the opportunity to stand with you, for you.
Our Vertex teams around the globe are proud to be working
in hopes of advancing innovative ideas and to make a difference.
And our progress so far is just the beginning.
As we expand our work in this space, we remain committed to our goal
of having a transformative impact on people living with these serious blood disorders.
And we continue to stand by your side.
Let's go look at this. Now watch this. Now, let's go back to the lead symbol. You see it? Right there. This is where they get the Delta from, the lead. Right? The lead. This is where they get it from. Let's go look at the images. See, they always trying to give you this old new shit. Give me that old gangster shit. I don't want that new Hebrew. Give me that old shit. That's how you break the code. Give me the paleo. See when that paleo pop up, oh shit. Oh shit. Paleo. Pyramids everywhere. Pyramids everywhere. This is where they get Delta from. If from upside down to up straight, then it switched to this new shit. I don't even be worried about that and this as much. These two, early and middle, this is what I'm on. I'm on that old shit. Give me an old school. I want a box Chevy with a 350 rocket in the motherfucker. I don't even want no new shit no more. Get rid of all the new shit. Look. Now, this is the new symbol. Right? But I want y'all to understand, that's that paleo, that triangle upside down. It's right there with bent and a lift and everything else. Cement, all that. They go to snake right there, of Paleo Hebrew. Let me go back and show y'all the one that found with Putah. You see N, they go to snake right there. Where the N at. You see it? N with the snake. That's Paleo Hebrew, bro. The snake people. Shit all come from here, bro. All of it. All of it come from here. They try to separate all this stuff, coming with all these. Now, who created them brand new hieroglyphics? You goddamn hunter-gatherers created them brand new hieroglyphics, didn't you? Trying to make it unreadable, switch it all up. Nah, that ain't gonna save you. That ain't gonna save you. Switching up all the knowledge, right? That is not gonna save you. Something I want to show y'all too. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Show you something else that's on this list. Did I get that other receipt? Hold on. Let's go look at something. I hope I got that other receipt so I ain't even put it up there. Let me see. These people are literally then took all the languages. Literally. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me find something. I want to show y'all something else. Oh, this is a long ass website here. Hold on. Let's go back. Symbol. Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. Now, right there, Orion.
Bestsellers at Ashley, where no matter what your holiday traditions are, you're always at home. Whether you're making extra room with our extendable dining tables or creating the perfect cozy space with our modular seating, shop holiday deals and make lifelong memories with Ashley.
You've got ideas, a new project, a renovation that's been waiting. Bauer gives you the power to build, fix, and upgrade at prices that deliver more for your dollar. Bauer, heavy duty guaranteed.
See that? See that, right? Orion. Let me show y'all something. Okay. See how where they come from. Right here. Right here. That's what that is. Shin. It's exactly what that is. Let's go back and look at it. That's Shin. Hold on. See number 25, Orion? That's Shin. Right there. This is exactly what that symbolism is. Now, hold on. This is showing you that this ancient culture knew about the astrology. Right? But they try to give it all to Egypt. Hold on. Just like I thought. Just like I thought. Yes, Shin is the Chinese name for the constellation Orion. I knew it. I just felt it in my bones. Now, why the Chinese call it Shin Orion? They still using Paleo-Hebrew words to go for the original meaning. Roll the coin. That shit is wild, man. Now, let's go back. Look at that one more time. Fire. I told y'all the X is the galactic cross, the cosmic cross. Right? That's Middle Hebrew, though. That's fire. So these Egyptian-style hieroglyphics had an ancient meaning before it, right? So Shin is Orion. Okay. Now, Shin, watch this. It might not pop up, but I'm just brainstorming right now. Hold on. I'm just brainstorming. This is what I'm thinking this come from, but they ain't gonna tell the truth. They ain't gonna tell the truth. What it look like? What it look like, y'all? What Shin look like? Put it in the chat. I'm gonna show you what I see. Show you what I see. Hold on. What it look like? Put it in the chat. It would look like right here to me. Now, we gonna get deep.
That feeling
your friend drops their shiny new rewards card, and you realize you could use one too. Then you remember Intuit Credit Karma gives you recommendations personalized to you, so it's easy to find the right card. Sweet. Download the app to get started.
Now we're gonna get deep now. Now, if the Atlantean came from Atlantis with the damn shin trident, bro, the symbolism is there. You just gotta know what the hell you looking at, bro. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. This is what I really think that is. I might be tripping. Don't hold me to that. But this is what I really think that is, bro. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me go check a little deeper. Check a little deeper. Cause see, look, y'all, look, see where I get this shit from. So y'all think I be tripping. This is where I get this shit from. Look, this is where I get this shit from. Ancient melanated people. This is where I get this stuff from now. Roll the coin. Look, trident spiritual meaning. All this old shit. Now, I'm telling you. It's right there. You just got to find it. Hold on. Let's go back. Oh, shit. I found it. Several figures, deities, and characters associated with the name or concept of Shin are linked to a trident or a similar three-pointed weapon. Hindu mythology. Shiva. Okay, Shiva. You got Shin in your hand, huh? Okay. Pop culture, the Black Trident, Codex, anime, and Chinese mythology. Okay. Now let's go look at some pictures. Roll the coin. Yeah, I knew it was a connection somewhere. You hunter-gatherers was not smarter than me. You're not smart. First prong is creation. Second prong is wisdom. Third prong is activity. First prong is creation, a deity of creation of Brahma. See that? Second is Shakti, wisdom, which the Indian people got. Because they named the gas station Shakti. Roll the coin. The hood gas station is called Shakti from the Indian people naming the damn gas station Shakti. Then you get wisdom. You get Kriya, activity. Now creation and wisdom. Now, let's get a little deeper. Hold on. Creation and wisdom. It's just a build I be doing. I'm sorry, I'm off track now. But I be wanting to get to the bottom of this, so you can go and get it out the way. You know exactly what this stuff is. Now, is Shin connected with creation and wisdom? Yes. The beauty of the universe, divine wisdom, is strongly linked to creation and divine wisdom. It's just a build I do. This just lyrical exercise I do with myself, because I be having to figure out where they get all this stuff from, right? Shin strongly linked to creation and divine wisdom. The three forks of the shin got three different meanings coming from shin of the trident. That's why the Atlantean got it, because it come from over here. You get it now? There's fire. That's enough for the day right there. There's fire. That's freestyling. That's just me sitting here alone. That's what I do, because I can just peep out what they be doing, bro. We speak of the Atlantean with the trident. It stands for shin.
These teams suck. I don't even want to go anymore.
Prize Picks can make any game exciting.
No, all the apps are too complicated. I don't have time like that.
All you do is go more or less on your favorite players. You can lock in your lineups in just seconds.
Let me see that.
Apps like Prize Picks aren't even available here, bro.
Right.
Wrong again. Prize Picks is available in most states. It is the #1 fantasy sports app out there. Download Prize Picks.
Wait, can you help me with my picks?
Of course, of course.
Coming from the original shin, come from the 3 points of Orion. Right? That's the original. Then you get into creation story. Because we all know Orion got something to do with the creation story. Right? And then you make movies with an Atlantean. Then I go back and look at the old melanated pictures of the people with the trident coming on the ship from here. That's what the fuck going on. Yeah, we get it now. Let's go back and see if I find my boy Pete. Yeah, we get it now. Yeah. Them the damn Atlanteans. Y'all just re-whipped them. Y'all re-whipped it. And tried to give it back in a goddamn cartoon form, but we ain't going for that. We not going for that. With the trident. Make perfect sense. Now let's go look at Shiva. They say it's connected to Shiva. This is how I know all of this stuff is connected. Right? All the way over there. Look at your girl. Look at all these. Look at these motherfuckers. Hold up. Check out Shiva. The Hindu divinity. Check her out. We know the truth now. Check her out. Check her ass out. Look. Oh, shit. Look at her. Big ass trident. Hebrew ass trident. Paleo Hebrew trident. Roll the coin. Now, Shiva. What you got to do with agriculture, Gus? Watch this. Shiva associated with agriculture. It's gonna pop up. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, goddamn. Like the white boy. Goddamn, I guarantee it. What is y'all trying to tell me about? Who the fuck is Vander? Man, look, man. Y'all putting up these Hindu people named Shiva. What is that about? Ancient Shiva is linked to agriculture through his mount, Nanda, the bull, vital for farming. The bull, vital for farming. They try to tell you all that Moloch is evil, the bull. They was agriculture knowledge before y'all turned it into all of that. Killed the health for red. See, that ain't what they were for. associated with fertility and natural cycles, and early depictions showing him as an agriculture deity, the patron of farming. Shiva's connection to the sacred seeds, Baha, and sustainable farming as crucial. Hold on. See, this is how I get them again. Shiva, connected to the sacred seed, Baha, sustainable farming and crucial on Earth's health. Okay. BIJA. Now,
College basketball's back, big time on Peacock. We're home to 127 of the biggest games, from the Big 10, Big East, and Big 12. We're big. We're live. We're all season long on Peacock.
La vida es impredecible. Spectrum Internet con fibra óptica no lo es. Es el Internet en el que más puedes confiar. Es todo lo que importa.
This shit better not be connected to corn. I'm getting the fuck off the internet. BIJA. Okay, they say it's Baha Mantras or blessed rice. Waja. Baha Mantras is blessed rice. Interesting. Okay. Sacred rice grains. Water symbolizes purity, divine blessing, and placed on the forehead. Placed on the forehead, throat, and sometimes consumed to purity of mind, to purify your mind, body, and spirit. Lord Shiva's Baha, sacred rice. Okay. Roll the corn. Roll the rice. Okay. I'm going to do some more research on that, though, because they will lie. Yeah, but I'm going to do some more research on that. Now, it was something else I wanted to show y'all, too. It got something to do with some older shit. Let me see. Now, I showed y'all yesterday, they talk about Atlantis has 8,000 miles, right? And then I showed y'all America is 8,000 miles from South America to North America. They had that part right. Only place on the world like that now, 8,000 miles straight up. And they talk about 8,000 miles with Atlantis, right? I just been going through little stuff like that, man. Any questions, y'all hop in the chat. Any questions, y'all hop in the chat. Hop in the chat. And if anybody needs some hoodies, hop in my DM. Cause they getting whipped up right now. So hop in my DM. Let me show y'all a picture of them right quick. This is the white one, right? The true feather of my eye. The white true feather of my eye on the white hoodie. So y'all holler, get in my DM for these. Then I got a couple of these too, y'all. I just got these in. I got a couple of red hoodies and black hoodies with this logo right on the left, right here. Holler in my DM And they done bought up these right here, but I might have a black one, a couple of black ones left for this one. Of the roll of corn. This one right here. The roll of receipts. Right? I got a black one. 2 black ones with this on the background. I already printed out. The other ones I already sold. I'm gonna get some more. But I got a lot of these. The truth with the mod feather. And I got these already on deck. And I got a couple of these. Red hoodie, black hoodie with this logo right here like I had on the other day. So hop in my DM and hit me up after the live and I'll check back in and get you written up for the pre-order. Appreciate everybody who already bought some hoodies, man. Appreciate everybody who bought the hoodies. Anybody got a question, hop in the chat. If you want a hoodie, get in my DM right after the live and I'm gonna get it together. Yeah, this the feather of my eye. It's the true feather. On the white hoodie, fire. I'm gonna show y'all a real one tomorrow. Right, I'm gonna get my hands on, I'm start mailing them out Monday. I'm gonna show y'all one on the live tomorrow. Mary, no problem, bro. Any questions, any comments, hop in the chat. Hop in the chat.
Look at how pretty that is. She is stunning.
Shop bestsellers at Ashley, where no matter what your holiday traditions are, you're always at home. Whether you're rearranging our modular seating to create the perfect cozy space, or decorating with your own festive flair, shop holiday deals and make lifelong memories with Ashley.
Nigga Neptune with the trident. That's fire. That's fire. Atara, no problem. Any questions about the lecture I just went through, y'all hop in the chat. Denise, what up? Taiseki, roll the corn. So, the Delta, like I showed y'all, we got to start looking into the ancient meanings of these symbolism. The Delta is the lit. That's what that is. The reason I know Delta not the original word because the Greeks created it, right? That's fire. What's your question, Marco Polo? I'm gonna invite you up and come up and ask it real quick.
Hey, good afternoon, bud. I really enjoy your live and I enjoy all the comments. Yesterday, you were talking about Caronabo and Haiti. There's this thought that the entire Americas was under the kingdom of Haiti before it became Haiti, which is kind of the same, it's a derivative of the same thing. I miss how it all falls into this, and it was when I came to the live, I just missed it. So I really want you to, if you can, tell me how that falls on, because you're talking about the Americas, obviously. So especially the Louisiana purchase, the Louisiana purchase, how it was all in that area. So people believe that, a lot of people believe that Haiti, the land of the mountains, the entire thing was not just Hispaniola, it was included as well the 13 states or 17 states that were part of the Louisiana Purchase. So I just kind of wanted to see your thoughts on that because I saw you were speaking about it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You speak of the Louisiana Purchase and Haiti and all that connection with the Louisiana Purchase in the islands, right?
Yeah, how
that is not.
They were once the same kingdom. Like it was called the Kingdom of Haiti, which stretched from Hispaniola all the way down to the entire.
Okay, where does Hispaniola come from? You know where they come from?
It came from the Spaniards, but it was called Haiti before. Haiti Quisqueya.
Okay. Yeah, we know about Haiti. Y'all, I'm getting into there too. But where does the term Hispaniola come from? From Spanish people? Where did they get that from?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me teach you. Let me learn you real quick. Let me teach you something real quick. Now you gotta listen. Now you asked the question. You asked the question, right? Panola was once paradise. That's where they get that from.
Paradise.
Paradise. That's the word that became paradise. But what does paradise mean? You know what language that is? Huh?
No.
What's the base word of paradise? Perides. What's the base word? P-E-R-I is the base word, right?
Okay.
You know what that means?
What does that mean?
Let me show you. This is before all your kingdoms y'all talk about ever started. This is before all of that. We had our own ancient language. And I'm going to show you exactly where you get Hispaniola from. Watch this right here. Right there. Right there. Watch this. Read carefully. Paradis. P-E-R-I. Fruit. Symbolizing abundance, life, and results. Used from literal fruit, offspring. Para. You put para with this word right here. Para is Hebrew. You saw that, right? The shed.
That's all right.
Paradis. Paradis. P-E-R-I-D-E-S is the Hebrew word for greenery, sprouting. You get Hispaniola from paradis. It's Hispaniola, right? But it's the original word, paradis. His paradis. H-E-S. Right? This is where you get this stuff from now. You get his. Now, that his got something to do with the Spanish language, but they call it his paradis. So paradis is the shed and para. Both of them are Hebrew. Now, Ayati, where they come from? Let me show you. This is where Ayati come from. Right here. Let me show you artifacts first, because I don't want you to think I'm just making nothing up.
How's the bird looking? Perfect. Good.
Nah, it ain't. It's still in the package.
I know. I'm trying to put in this prize picks lineup. Do I go more or less on the Philly quarterback?
Definitely more. He's balling.
Okay, I was thinking that. All right, boom. Okay, now I can focus on these other dishes.
You got other dishes?
Yeah, I got potatoes in there. They kind of doing their own thing. Don't worry about it.
Oven's on fire.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Pick, predict, play. Download today. Get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
That feeling when your friend drops their shiny new rewards card and you realize you could use one too. Then you remember Intuit Credit Karma gives you recommendations personalized to you, so it's easy to find the right card. Sweet. Download the app to get started.
Let me show you the real people, the mound builders who built Haiti before colonizers came with all these empires. There is an empire teaching. There's not the original people teaching. Now let's go here. Taino Arawak. You see that symbol right there? That circle with that dot?
I see that. It looks like a belly.
There ain't no belly because it's all on all the artifacts. Watch this. Let me show you the Mississippian one. Ain't nobody got no belly on their chest on this one. Let me show you this one. Same symbol. It's the same exact symbol of the Mississippian River people. Let me find it right quick. Let me go back. Well, I'll show you a couple of more of those. I'm going to show you a couple of more of those. Right? Here go the Mississippi River one right here. See that circle with the dot right there? That ain't no belly, for sure.
That's it. Yep.
Same symbol.
It's like a necklace now. Yeah.
Now, ain't no necklace on that one because it's right there. It ain't hooked to nothing. This the necklace right there. This the circle with the dot, right? This was tattooed on our people.
Yeah,
right?
I was going to say it's not a tattoo then. Okay, got you.
Now watch this. I'm going to connect you all the way around the world real quick, under 3 minutes. Now let's go look at Egypt. See that circle with the dot?
I see it.
Okay. What does that mean, Truth? Why is everybody putting this on their artifacts? See, we so ancient over here, we were putting it on our bodies. We really about it. We really believe in this. This is our culture, right? Now let me show you what that means. Now in Egypt, it's still Ra now. Don't get it twisted. Circle dot, Ra in Egypt, sun. Let's keep going. Now let me take it way back before it was Ra. See, people think those are original things, but they not. It ain't even what that, Ra is a part of it afterwards, but it's not the original. This is what that means. A yen. Right there. How you spell Ayati, sir?
Y-A-I-T.
Oh, A-Y-I-T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot the A. Yeah.
Let's do this right here.
Yep, that's the one. Yeah.
Ayati.
Yeah.
Okay. This is thousands of years before the Louisiana Purchase. This is thousands of years before the Ottoman Empire. This is thousands of years before anybody came from over there and colonized in Louisiana or in the islands. So this is the original name. We all know that Taino and Arawak go back before colonization. That's just common sense. So our people are starting to learn the real meaning of these words. Can't nobody just tell us Ayati stand for mountains on the, no, that stand for, let me show you. Let me show you what it stands for. It is an ancient meaning. The eye symbolizes, it's the eye. People, it's really the all-seeing eye. Well, if people just want to get very technical with it, it's the sun, right? The sun and the eye, this is ancient culture. So let me show you this one more. Let me take this out here. The sun and the eye, you put it all together. This is ancient. A yin, eye, symbolizing sight, perception, spiritual insight, right? As a word for spring, like a water source. This is ancient, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with no Louisiana Purchase. Good question, though. I love you, I'm in love with you, but let me get some more people up. Now, it's power in what I just taught him. It's power in what I just taught him. You know why? Because people been lying to him his whole life. People on Indian land, the motherfuckers over there, people been lying. They just been lying. They don't know.
Spectrum Internet con fibra óptica. Es el internet más rápido con la velocidad que necesitas. Es todo lo que importa.
Right? They can't link it back to nothing with substance. So they try to claim it because they don't know the real substance. Like, when I tell you ancient Americans were writing Paleo-Hebrew, a yen is a Paleo-Hebrew writing, people. Right? A yen is a Paleo-Hebrew writing. Just like the rest of the stuff I just taught y'all. That's our language. See, once you realize that's our language, you would break all type of codes. You would break all of it. It won't even be no mystery no more. You would see us leaving here with the language, teaching them, and then you would go to sleep with peace in your heart. Because you already know it's the truth. I got an old map with his paradise all over the motherfucker. And I'm seeking I find it and show it to you. I got an old map, his paradise. You break that down, you get the truth. Roll the coin. I hope I can find it real quick to show you. Because we must learn this stuff because it's just it's too much misdirection on our information. See, can I find the receipt? I know those islands got a lot of different people coming through there for a long time, but you got to speak for the people who built the mounds over there. It's mounds over there, people. Just like on the Mississippi River. Ain't nobody speaking for them people. That is not the Ottoman Empire, bro. They are lost people. They forgotten because people over here calling Haiti the mountain. No. Ayati. And it's where it come from the ancient mound building right near your symbols. And then it's named after that, right? Trying to find that map with his paradise on there. It's an old receipt. Cause I don't want you to think I'm just getting at you, but you got to get the truth. Roll the coin. This it. What's the date on this one? November 12th? November 12th. Hold on. We're in that area somewhere. November 12th. There you go. His paradise. You see that? Do you see that? The owl of his paradise. Para is fruit in Hebrew. Des is vegetation for the she. Paradise became Hispaniola over time when the Spanish switched the word. It's the original name of the islands. Elite receipt gang. Elite receipts. And I just showed you Peri, P-R-I, is Hebrew.
Oh.
Why is that important?
Oh,
because this is where all these fruits and vegetables and trees are coming from. It's going back to the Mediterranean Sea. Right?
Oh.
This is where them purple shells coming from. That's dyeing the clothes purple of the Hebrew. Yeah, it don't come from over there. It come from here. All that stuff they teaching is an American teaching. You just gotta, you see, we don't know our history. We can't link it. Our people were dyeing clothes purple before it ever went to the Mediterranean Sea. Before it ever became royalty on that side of the world.
Oh.
We always were dyeing purple. That's why they call you an Indian. Indios. You been fucking with dye. You been fucking with dye. That's why they call you an Indian. Indigo. Indios. That's dye, people. You the Hebrew. You the only coach on the face of the earth in ancient times fucking with dye. You took it over there. They liked it. Now they royalty wearing purple. You get it now? Roll the coin. Did mound builders use dye? How's this? Shit simple. Yeah, royal purple, that shit come from us, man. Them folks won't wear no goddamn purple. Don't have to get around rocking no motherfucking purple, man. Stop. Mound builders use dye, people. Prehistoric mound builders use dyes.
Shop bestsellers at Ashley, where no matter what your holiday traditions are, you're always at home. Whether you're making extra room with our extendable dining tables or decorating with your own festive flair, shop holiday deals and make lifelong memories with Ashley.
I'm getting some of my holiday shopping done early and going to Ollie's because they have prices up to 70% off the fancy store prices. And the first thing I saw was this huge toy selection. This dinosaur toy was only $49.99, regularly $129.99. And I had to grab the Spider-Man toy and this adorable bluey felt playmat. And I could not believe all the Melissa and Doug toys they had. Just look at all these amazing prices. Like this one that's $7.99, regularly $14.99. I found things for all three of my kids here. They had so many good stocking stuffers as well. I always check the huge book selection at Ollie's. I found this sticker book for only $2.99, regularly $14.99, and I couldn't believe the price of this Eric Carle book for only $5.99. My kids love these Water Wow books, and it was only $3.99, normally $12.99. And then I headed over to the pet area because we can't forget about our furry friends, and I found this dog bed and the cutest toys. I can't believe all the prices compared to other stores. Tons of board games, holiday decor, gift wrap. I could look in here forever. Ollie's has the best prices on gifts for the holiday season. Go check it out for yourself.
Red Orca. Blue indigo.